Hey, what is up guys, True Parashat here once again, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be discussing the latest Inazuma news. Yes, something really spicy just got announced earlier this week, and that is the official reveal of Inazuma Japan in Ares. You heard it here. That is right, Inazuma Japan, sorry, the new one anyway. So I actually recorded a video of my review about from episodes 18 to 21 of Inazuma 11 Ares, and at the end there I actually said I was going to make a video discussing the future after the Football Frontier, and I did say that it was going to be the Inazuma Japan arc, and lo and behold, that was pretty obvious since they already started leaking stuff for it. But now we've got the full team, so it does bring up a lot of questions. And I'm just going to give you my general thoughts about it. So, looking at this team, just initially, you should look at this photo. There's so many players on this team. It's absurd. I think there's 19 players in total, if I'm not mistaken. And there's also one brand new character that hasn't been revealed yet, which is the guy in the back right corner. And, you know, it's an interesting team. I guess, it makes sense, a lot of these characters. Some characters, for example, Fubuki Shiro is in instead of Astia. It makes sense, but I'm also slightly disappointed. And also the forward from Raymond, the other one, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I think it's not Haizaki, I think it's Gojin, I think. The guy with the purple hair. He's right behind Endo in this photo. So him, I didn't expect him to be on the team, honestly. He was there's no chance. And even looking at this team, there's a lot of forwards actually. I think there's let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forwards on this team. Yeah, 7 forwards. There's a lot of forwards. Not that many defenders. It's only, I think there's 4 defenders in total, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4. But yeah, the other thing that surprised me, 3 goalkeepers is pretty troll actually, because in the original Inazuma Japan, Endo literally played every game besides 1.5. Tachimikai legit did nothing. It was pretty troll. So I was surprised having 3 goalkeepers, and Endo is also the captain. So yeah, as far as the goalkeeper's concerned, one of the goalkeepers, not this one. I actually don't know the other guy's name. He's from that Gecko team. Let me just check because I got the wiki open. I just don't know his name. I haven't bothered loading it, unfortunately. So that's probably a bit mean, but I think it's Seiya. According to the wiki, it's Nishikai. I'm butchering his name, but anyway, he's the on the same team as the guy with the red hair in the back. He's wearing the spray jacket, or just the jacket, I guess, for Inazuma Japan. So him and Endo on the team makes sense. It's not Desarm. I don't know why Desarm's on the team. It's pretty troll. And I also was thinking maybe gender, because I talk about a lot in Ares that goalkeepers suck. They actually are horrible compared to what they used to be. And I think the best performing goalkeeper was Gender, because he technically only let 1 goal in. But I guess Desarm, I don't know. He didn't seem very strong, but I guess if they want another Alia rep, I guess. But then they have Hiruto and Tatsuya, so that's pretty troll as well. Yeah, so there's that. So as far as other members go, we have the new character. I don't know his name. He looks alright, I guess. So I'm learning with everyone. Okay, his name is Misturia. That's literally his name. So he's a midfielder according to the wiki, and he is this is him debuting. So yeah, the more I look at it, the more the team makes sense, because a lot of these characters have had a lot more screen time and more development, I guess, than other characters. Except for some of the Raymond members, the big defender dude, the one next to Endo. He hasn't really been developed too much, but the Hiruto and Tatsuya got developed a lot. So did Desarm for a little bit. There's also the guy with the red hair underneath Kiddo. I don't know his name. That's gonna be the quote of the day. I don't know his name, but he's a defender, which is necessary. This team hardly has any defenders, so makes sense he's on there. Fudo on there, that's pretty cool. The Raymond trio of Endo, Goenji, and Fubuki also made sense. The 3 main characters from Ares, Asto, Haizaki, and the other guy. I'm actually just trolling. don't know anyone's names. It feels bad, but that's okay. We're gonna learn them. We will eventually learn. Is it Yuma? I don't think it's Yuma. Nozaka Yuma. There we go. Nozaka Yuma. Thank you, Wikipedia or Inazuma Wiki. Sorry, my bad, my bad. But I'm curious to see how this team goes. This team actually looks super strong. It's got a lot of offensive power. I'm curious to see what combination shots they come up with. I think we're gonna get a trio shot or a triple a combination shot between Asto, Haizaki, and Nozaka. I think that's gonna be sick. Haizaki and Asto 100% gonna get a shot. But yeah, I think this just seeing this here kind of like confirms that. I think I made a prediction in one of the videos I made saying that Haizaki would join Raymond. I think this just confirms that's not gonna happen. I don't think there's enough time left in the current Ares show right now to resolve that. So that's wrong. So there you go, debunked. Oh, far out. I'm sorry, but anyway, disappointed. Characters I would change on this roster. The one character that sticks out to me instantly is again the Raymond forward, the guy with the purple hair. I don't know why he's on the team. I think Fubuki Asta would have been way better because that character was shown to have offensive and defensive capabilities, and he was shown off a lot more than Fubuki Shiro in the show. So that's why. But I guess they didn't want the Fubuki twins since they had the two Alias, the Hiroto and Tatsuya combo, because it's kind of similar how they got introduced as duos. Says that, and sorry for that slight pause. I've got a cup of tea. I've got some tea with me. I'm drinking tea right now. So there you go. Tea very nice. Even though I'm a coffee kind of guy, I'm just drinking tea right now. Anyway, looking forward to this team player. I'm curious to see what the starting 11 is. 100%. Every defender that's on this team is going to be like starting in play. So that's Kazumaru, the two Raymond defenders, the guy with the cap and the big guy. Endo's going to be starting. The other defender with the red hair, the Kiddo is going to be starting. Asto's going to be starting. Kiddo's going to be starting. Goenji's going to be starting. So 100% those characters are going to be in the starting roster. I think Goenji will also be starting member, like starting roster player, like always on. It's kind of awkward though because there's a lot of forwards. I think the ideal starting 11 players. I think your top 3 players, like your 3 I think maybe even a 3-4-3 formation. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, no, that does make sense. Yeah, 3-4-3. So 3 defenders, 4 midfielders, and then 3 forwards. That kind of lineup. Even though you can mix and match. So I think you honestly put Asto as a midfielder. I think it would be the better decision. I think for your strikers, you have 100% Goenji and Haizaki, and maybe Hiroto, the new Hiroto. I think that seems like a really solid top 3. Oh, well, that's like another question again because Hiroto isn't really a team player, or at least he's starting to be. And he might not work too well with the team off the top of the bat. That's just my opinion though. But I can see that being a thing. I think that makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think you have not Fubuki, sorry. You have Haizaki, Goenji, and Hiroto, not Tatsuya Hiroto, grey hair Hiroto, as your top 3. Then you have Asto and Kiddo, 100% midfielders. Because Asto's pretty good bringing up the ball and he's fast as well, so you have them too. I think you have Hiroto as well, and then it's either a toss-up between the other Raymond midfielder, the guy with the blue hair. Oh, I don't know his name. I don't know anyone's names. I think it's Kiruna, the guy who uses Ice Arrow. I know the Hizatos. I don't know these people's names though. That's why I'm like this guy and that guy all the time. But anyway, the guy who uses Ice Arrow, I think you have him in the starting roster because Ice Arrow seems pretty powerful. It's like the only pass Izatar right now because that's a new thing apparently, which I haven't discussed. But anyway, so you have him, and yeah, one more person. So and Tatsuya. So I reckon those are your 4 midfielders. Then your defenders, you have Kazumaru. You also have the big guy, and then the guy with the hat. I think that's a solid lineup, and obviously they're goalkeeper, 100%. But then there's like so many good players you can also sub in. Oh, I guess you also have the new character. Obviously they want to use him a bit. But yeah, like even then you have like another 8 players. So you have you have 2 goalkeepers and 6 bench players. So the players I didn't put in were the new Raymond, the Endo's teammate in the Panda team, Fubuki, Fudo, the new guy. I don't think I said Nosaka. I don't think I added him. And the guy with the purple hair. Yeah, I'm very, very descriptive. So it's going to be interesting just because of the fact there's so many characters on this team. I think there's too many characters in my opinion. I think you can definitely take out one of the goalkeepers, and then you take out the guy with the purple hair. I think you take out. I don't think Desarm and the guy with the purple hair. What's his name? Tetsuno Suk, or whatever, however you pronounce that. I'm sorry, I'm butchering these guys' names. But I don't think you need them two on the team, like, at all. And another thing I'm curious about is in the show, it's made pretty clear that I've already forgotten his name. That Nosaka has a brain tumor, so obviously he didn't die. No spoilers in this photo. God, wow, why not ruin the show? But because he's like, oh, my time's running out, blah blah blah, and it's even in one of the things. It's like him wearing the uniform. He's about to go, about to pop off. Clearly, you know. But yeah, that's my initial thoughts. I think this roster is unnecessarily big. Endo as captain makes sense actually. It makes perfect sense. It's gonna be interesting to see because I think you have to bring these characters in pairs. I don't think that like how the roster works. I don't think you have Hiruto Hiruto won't be in play if Tatsuya is not going to be in play. That's my opinion. But anyway, I'm actually really looking forward to this. It's going to be really exciting to watch because the current issue with Ares, there's a lot of characters you don't care about in the main Raymond rosters. There's a ton. Like that's me personally, but this roster you almost care about every character. All these characters are somewhat interesting. Like they've got unique designs, they've got the history from the original Inazuma. So there's really no downside to this, and it's going to be also nostalgic, seeing a lot of these characters working together. And you got to keep in mind, a lot of these characters haven't really been exposed to each other. Like Kirito doesn't have any like, as far as Mincho doesn't have any like, hasn't interacted with Endo at all. Fubuki hasn't interacted with Goenji and Endo. Like, essentially, all these characters haven't really interacted with Endo, essentially. And then you have all these new characters like Asto's like there's two Endos on the team, dude. Asto and Endo, poggers. But I think I've rambled on long enough. TLDR, this is going to be very exciting to watch. The sequel to Ares, I'm not gonna bother saying the name. It's called Orin, like an Oreo, but you know, with an N on the end. Orion. I don't know. But it's gonna start airing in October apparently. So yeah, no, it's gonna be very exciting. It starts airing in October, which means Ares is gonna end soon. So makes sense. Semi-final match. So what's probably gonna happen is that the rest of the Football Frontier is gonna play out, and then it's gonna literally just go into like straight into this. So that's some exciting stuff because October is not next month, the month after. So we're almost at the end of August anyway. So we're essentially 6 weeks away from seeing this team playing, which isn't too long. So that will be pretty fun. Really looking forward to that, and that's about it, really, guys. That's my thoughts of Inazuma Japan 2. No, it's just Inazuma Japan, really. But yeah, I'll leave a comment about what you think. I'll leave a comment about, how good I am at pronouncing names, and yeah, just say what you think. Why is this team 10 out of 10? Would bench them all again and just have the old Raymond team. 100% did. 100. Anyway, guys, this is True Pyro Shad signing out. Peace.